Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Ray, the hurt, because I didn't play the dodge game.
And we're back. A Nocturne tale. So you ran back up to heal your, not heal, but save, and then ran back down, and you're hurt. Now, normally you would heal yourself, but I said no. So let's find out why. Is Pisaka in your team?
Yes.
Okay, go on into the next room.
Whoops. I don't think I've actually looked at that animation before of running with hurt body.
Yes, as you can see, this room is cursed.
Yeah, it looks super bad. Now I see why you told me not to heal. I'm gonna lose all my health walking through here anyway.
Yep, so make your way through the area, but go left.
Alrighty, even though the guy told me no.
Yeah. Because, like, he was giving you good advice, honestly. But, you know, we do things our own way here.
I live for the danger.
Okay, so go into every room that you come across.
Well, I
To your
see
right.
no doors here. I mean, I meant to say I see no other doors in here.
And acquire everything.
Oh boy, Maka.
'Cause why not?
Oh, there's much more to this room. I didn't realize how big it was. I thought the blue thing was the wall. Uh-oh, it's full Kagetsuchi. I'm not getting out of here.
Well, sure you are. You just gotta pass to Pisaka.
I was like, what the hell is that? It's Red Rider's sword. Okay, there it is. Oh, it's a bunch of fake walls. No wonder I thought it was the end of the room. And that's confused me on the map. Sure was a lot of money down here for no reason at all. Is this just an exceedingly long room that get with multiple fake walls to just tempt you to getting a shit ton of money?
Potentially.
So, what do I do in the case to where they get the jump on me and I can't do anything and so I just instantly die?
Well, you have Endure, don't you?
Right, but that'll let me survive with 1 HP if I'm not already at 1 HP, isn't it? Or is it the super special case of, no, as long as you haven't already used it up once in that fight?
Right.
Okay, this is not a cursed room, but it does have boss fights.
Right, so keep that in mind for later.
Okay, it's got a circle on the map. I forget, what's the reason I need to do those rooms anyway?
So that on New Game Plus, you get an extra press turn, becoming literal boss tier.
Okay, so I just start off with 2 turns off the bat, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a weirdly specific thing. Wait, what do you mean New Game Plus? We're not doing that.
Oh, yes, we are.
But it'll take way too long.
No, I'm not going to show the entire process. Plus, like, we'll just play through it until different stuff happens. Like, remember how I told you that Mifune, like, you could fight him in one scenario?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we would show that.
Oh. Have you been through the 12 meters of eternity yet? No. What the fuck is that? Well, that'll be for you to find out, me not to tell you. It can take you to different places like the vault or the maze, but I'm warning you, don't go through it when Kagetsuchi shines the weakest. Why? What do you mean, why? If you wander into the Wicked King's room, you won't come out alive. That sounds interesting. I think I'll do that during the darkness times. Unless you can go into the Wicked King room either way and still fight whatever the hell's in there.
You have to go there anyways. Remember how I told you there was a really scary enemy?
Oh, it's the Wicked King in his room.
Yeah, I swear, like, I had one of those Ego Raptor moments.
Ooh, another Death Stone. What Ego Raptor moments of what? What is it?
From, like, the Awesome series. It's like, hey guys, I got this game called Ninja Gaiden. I hear it's really hard. And then, like, the strategy. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. I've reached the end of the room.
And then just work your way back to the... Oh, wait a second.
Huh?
Check the soccer.
Okay.
You don't want to get into a fight and find he has no MP in order to get you out of the situation now, right?
Yeah, a stone won't help, probably. But it's got a lot
You weren't invisible?
I wasn't, so I'm
Oh.
surprised I ran into the lack of fights that I had.
Okay,
Which
well
reminds
then,
me.
this should. help out even more.
Are we losing MP from this curse too, or just HP?
Just HP,
Okay.
and it's only from the people that are actually walking with you.
Of course.
Thankfully, it doesn't take from your whole party.
Of course, that'd be dumb.
Right, because it's not like you can even use your magical skills to heal your entire party. Like, that is different in later megaten games. Like, I remember Strange Journey being pretty good about that. Then again, I don't remember Strange Journey having cursed rooms where it just hurt your entire party as you were walking through. Because that'd be some BS.
So, did you know there actually is an RPG out there with the whole damage outside battle mechanic actually can straight up kill you and it's game over?
I'm guessing that's Earthbound?
Mario and Luigi series, those RPGs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was just like, really? Really? You can die from field damage effects without dying in battle type thing. I was unaware that was a thing.
Okay, now heal it up.
Okay. Help me, Queen Mab. Okay.
Okay. So then, what you want to do is go west. Wait a second. You already went there.
Did I?
Okay, you went to the split. Go north.
Okay, I'm at this split. West? Okay, west was for that room, I get it.
Okay, and like the first door just has a dude that you can chat up. I don't remember if it's anything important.
Probably not. If you have any death stones in your possession, then you can call forth the deaths that you have conquered, just as you have created new demons. All depends on the light of Kankatsuchi, though. Oh. What?
Well, that's what I'm throwing in a stomach.
Perhaps I will. Oh no, it's Decorabia. Fine.
Because like these features don't give out much in the way of experience. 700 at most. There's only one demon in here that seems worth fighting because like every time you kill one, they drop 1,000 experience, and they come in groups of 3.
Quick question: do I even need a Pasaka in the party still?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just needed him to get through that certain cursed area.
Now I'm trying to remember. Alright, Decorabia for the upcoming boss. Like, just keep them in the party because I'm going to forget when I get to the boss fight. You're pretty strong. I'll sell you something special. Interested? Well, I don't know. Interested? Hey, wait a minute. The last guy that did this to me. Interested? Okay, fine. Here's what I'm selling. A demon that wields an assortment of powerful attack spells. It's a charming and dependable companion. I'm asking 50,000 marker. I know it's kinda high, but it's well worth the price. So, you want it? I don't know. Okay, fine, it's 500,000. Oh, jeez, man. Okay, fine, 50,000. You're not good at haggling, are you? What? What's haggling? I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it.
What I found funny is that I already had the demon he was selling in my party. I was like, oh, hold on now. I can't sell you this demon. Your friend there, yes, the one with the colorful wings. Get rid of him if you want to get this demon. And I was like, okay. So like, I just immediately kicked him out of my party because I figured I don't care what this demon has. Whatever he's selling me is worth it.
Excellent choice. You purchased a demon from the shady broker. I've got nothing else to sell you. Hey, don't worry. I'm sure there's other brokers besides me. The labyrinth. The labyrinthian labyrinth. It's Mothman. My God, no.
Check out his glory.
Okay. Jesus, fuck hell. No! That's too strong. It's what everybody wants their demon to have. Well, now what's the point of having anybody anymore? I mean, I guess it's weak to electricity, but we could throw away mana refill for that.
Well,
I know, why would you, right?
yeah, why would you throw away mana refill?
Because it's the only non-attack spell, and then he's immune to everything.
Don't you know what mana refill does?
I know, I was just being silly. Like, really, the most useless skill here to me technically is one of the 2 instant death spells. Because the most common one to get rid of would be Dupe Mudoon, because most everybody's immune to regular death. Light death is more commonly weak to.
Yeah, right.
Like, at least in Persona, that's how it was. Well, Persona 3. In here, it's probably more 50-50, but, take or leave one or the other.
Yeah. Megalodon.
Megadolon.
Yeah.
Megadolon!
That one might be considered worth dropping, considering that it's technically elemental-less, so it doesn't get any bonuses like any of the other stuff. And a game like this, where it has the press turn system, I would think anything that gives you an extra turn would be more worthwhile than like a pure damage. But yeah, feel free to drop anyone in your current party to just like put Mothman in there. Because like that's what I was doing. I was going around with a team of like Arahabaki, Mothman, and Queen Mob because I needed to level her up.
And I don't anymore now, do I?
Nope. So
she's just like, there to crutch us, basically, at this point.
And everyone else, like in my team, had Watchful. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and that's also why I know that most demons in here don't have much of a way of a payout because I actually bothered to fight the fights, figuring, yeah, with my demons they'll level up. No, not too much. They leveled up during one scary boss fight that I keep hyping up. So that was.
It's a tiny hero Makala.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
It sounds similar to Fornius, and I know that that's like the thing that's kind of blocking off the real word I'm looking for.
And it's a. What are you thinking of again? That sounds like Fornius, but isn't.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is it a demon or a word?
It's a word.
Okay. I can think of one, but I highly doubt that's the word you're looking for.
What?
Fornicates.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's not it.
Fortuitous. Yes, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, the great word fortuitous. And now I don't remember why I wanted to say fortuitous.
Oh, great. We're in this troublesome time. Speaking of troublesome time, it's over because I opened the mystical chest. Soma. Oh, boy, that's great, actually. By the way, speaking of Fornius, where is that Fornius? Will he ever appear before our friend Decarabia? Find out next time on Never, actually. We're not going to tell you.
Okay, so you want to go to, like, the end?
Wait, what?
Wait. Oh, okay, right. I was mixed around, so...
Sorry, I went and did that door already. Oops.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do?
Get the hell out of here, because these guys won't leave me alone.
Yeah, if you ever see the coffin dudes fight them.
Molt? Really? He's in here? Or is that a different dude?
Yes, that one. And he's the one that drops 1,000 every time you defeat him.
Okay, so...
So, yeah, go that way.
Okay. That's the best direction I've ever heard. That way! Yes! I'm already facing the correct cardinal rule direction.
Like, god dang, did you throw in a stoma on?
I'm pretty sure I did. I have to go double check. Mayhaps these guys are actually stronger than... No! Stronger than we think. Damn it! Hold on. I'll figure this out someday. Not today, though, clearly, but someday. Okay, it's already in effect. These guys are just complete bastards. Alright, so this nulls death, but I don't... Do I have something that nulls death and fire by random chance, maybe? No? No, it's the opposite. No. No. I probably just don't, unless there's, like, just ignore magic. This is absolutely the worst possible. So yeah, the only best one I have is Satan, really, to deal with death problems. Go to all the rooms.
Actually, if you could do so for me real quick, I found this kind of funny when I was getting ready for the boss fight, but equip another megaten. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, now equip the Satan Magatama, but don't click immediately through it.
Okay.
But you equip it?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Ingest Satan?
Yeah.
Yes. You ingested Satan!
Good job. You did it.
But anyways, yeah, go on into the doors and stuff like that.
There better not be a loop-the-loop in here. Have you been using the shafts that connect to Kalpa? I heard your innate abilities, such as your agility and strength, affect your performance in there. Really? Plan on collecting Maka in there, you might want to train yourself first. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed something like that.
It'd be nice if I had some kind of indication what exactly that is.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, I'm so in love with our leader. Who is he? Sorry, but I can't give out his name. But he's so noble. We call him the Lord of the Flies. Beelzebub? Where did you hear that? I mean, what? Does nobody know that's his name? Can't stop thinking about him. Who wouldn't know that his name is Beelzebub? I fought that dude in Raido. He's supposed to be the strongest optional super boss. He technically wasn't that hard. Technically.
Yeah, like, well, he could be going under his human pseudonym.
Ah, Beelzebub or whatever his name
like,
freaking was.
Balzebul.
There you go. Balzebul. Hey, we got these ladies. Ow, fuck, you bitch. Oh no, he's completely immune to that. Like the moth to the flame?
No, that's weird. Anti-physical? You got a Mothman. Oh, okay. But, yeah, just
I need to fight them, do I?
yeah, no, you don't need to fight them.
Right.
But just offhand, those things are weak to ice.
Oh, okay. More rooms, but take it the one at the end is the exit to this area.
Right, this is for...
Talkie talk.
Oh,
Oh, it's Dr.
yeah.
Dark. It's natural for every living thing to die. Treatment therefore contradicts nature. So, heal time? Yes, sure, why not? It's for free. I'm a doctor! Oh, 1500, okay, no. Good! One lives, one dies. That should be the way it be. Be. I meant to actually pay him. Damn it! Why are you oh no? Thank you, Jesus. Damn it! Why do I have to go through 2 no's to get to a yes?
Well, yeah, to make sure you're extra sure, because he is kind of pricey.
I have money for this. Damn it! Stop doing bad things, game. It's already in effect. I don't care. Stack it for the future. Let's see. The cursed areas in this labyrinth were created by the Wicked King, who's in the room ahead. The curse will be lifted if the king is defeated, so if by some miracle you manage to defeat him, you might want to go back and revisit each Kalpa. But we've already been through all the cursed rooms, so it doesn't matter. That's funny. You know those golden doors that are in different parts of the labyrinth? I heard there's a guy who knows how to open them. If you're lucky, maybe you'll run into him. Of course, I highly doubt that you'll last long against the Wicked King, let alone defeat him. But we didn't say that we needed to defeat the Wicked King to get further in the labyrinth, though. So, that's a contradictory sentence statement. Or at least it just doesn't align to what they were talking about. So why is this Gira Mikalo enemy so tiny? I didn't realize that the bosses would just be big versions.
Well, because they're bosses. Also, I figured that, like, it's because when you have one in your group, like, I'd presume you'd be able to get one in your group, that, like, that's the size it would be. It wouldn't necessarily be the size of the version that you fought.
Well, that's slightly disappointing, given that the boss fiends are all the seeming same size, because Ryder looks the same size to me. And then, like, it just, you know, I always see Gira Mikala as this big dude, especially in Persona. We call the corridor ahead the 12 meters of eternity. It's only a short distance to the other side, but every time you enter, you end up somewhere else. You'll see what I mean once you try for yourself. Lady, I've been through like 18 other places inside here and outside here that do that same shit. I've been there and done that. Let's look at the map. Okay, I've looked at the map. Into the 12 meters.
Okay, well, don't enter there,
Oh.
because, like, depending on what Kagetsuchi it is, that will depend on where it will fling you into the map.
That's good that it gives me examine and not instantly warping me.
Right. So anyways, you're going to want to run to a half Kagetsuchi.
Alrighty. I was trying to look at this doorway at a different angle, but it's hard to do when I can't. There we go. I was trying to see if I could see past the wall, past the hallway model, because I thought it'd be funny. Long story short, it wasn't funny.
Okay.
4 is half.
Yes.
Okay, good. Damn it.
Right, and then there's this to contend with.
Chimera. Ooh. Okay. Now?
Yes.
Alrighty. Here we go, everybody. Woohoo! Into the funnel tunnel.
Now, let's see. You are inside...
Oh, this is where I can't use the map.
Yep.
Shit.
So,
Alrighty.
welcome to Hell's Vault. Follow my instructions and you should raid this place nicely.
Absolutely this time I have to follow.
North door. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now then, from here, go west.
Okay, I was like, what? Is it dead end?
West teleport then.
Okay, that helps.
Okay, chest. Like, straight forward.
Okay.
And be careful not to wander off into any of the side areas.
Yeah, just
If
stay
you're
right
lucky, it's going up.
there.
Okay, good.
Of course it was. That was
Okay,
paying
here's
attention.
something to be careful of.
Yes.
After you get this chest, there's another chest. So, like, once you get it to full... Oh, wait a second. Actually, okay, once you get this chest, you're gonna use the teleporter to the south. So, just kind of position yourself to where you're facing the south.
Shit.
Yeah, move the camera to where you're facing the south.
Damn it. Okay, that's south.
Okay, so, yeah, just do a little jig while facing the... Okay,
Beat of life.
okay, now go straight to the south teleporter. Now,
God, I thought it was going to want me to have to shimmy to the right for some reason.
go straight forward to the next chest.
Please don't run off. Okay. Goody. Saved a lot of time on that. Great chakra!
Okay, south teleporter.
What? Wrong way?
No, it's just that,
Next chest?
yeah, next chest.
Fuck you!
Well, okay, now it's just time to regale the audience with one of our many stories.
I hate Persona 5 and Splatoon 2 combined. They make an awful game. No, I'm kidding. Splatsona 7? I mean, come on. Who wants that? I said combined. Okay, joking aside, what did you want to talk about?
Let's see. You already told me everything that you knew of as far as like Splatoon 2 supers and how they seemingly replaced the old ones.
Yeah, so far.
That's a bit disappointing to find out. And let's see, as far as Persona 5 goes, not much to talk in the ways of there. You've said what you wanted. So, but there is something Persona related that I kind of wanted to bring up.
Okay.
And that is, have you seen Persona 5 Dancing All Night?
You mean Dancing Star Night?
Oh, okay, Dancing Star Night.
And Persona 3 Dancing Moon Night. I told you about those because I was like, did you know about these? When I first...
I didn't, and like...
Damn it, freaking...
Like, funny enough, my first introduction to those was like, someone was like, this is a thing! And like, just put up 2 videos showing them off, and it's like, wow! Oh yeah, kill these things. Kill them dead.
Now I have to question first, what is their weakness besides...
Electricity and light.
Oh, okay, thank you for that. You actually had this ready.
I fought these things.
Yeah. Bolt Storm! How come you're not dead? Well, he's shocked, but what do you have? Nothing lightning, of course.
Well,
I
one of them stunned, so...
yeah, I might as well punch him with a sword. Hi-ya! Well, he's dead now. Behold the Death Blade! And Tornado, but I can also punch. Hooray! That's pretty good. Okay. Oh boy. Fog Breath. Oh boy. Let's get rid of Sexy Gaze. We don't need you with that. Actually, we can get rid of Trade first. What is this, a trade system? Oh no, sides have changed. Hey, look who's about to evolve soon. They have to level up again after this, right?
No.
Okay. Mute Gaze. What would be a thing? Well, let's see. Mana bonus. Oh, I didn't remember giving her that. Who needs that? Who needs a moat? I mean, Matt. I got the joke wrong. Something is happening. Oh no. Yeah, sure. Now come on, did you evolve too? Super Cats. I haven't seen you before. What the hell? Senri. I'm Senri of the Holy Clan. Let's have some fun together. Wow. Crazy Cat with a mushroom hat. Transformed into Senri. What skills do you learn, I wonder? Oh, weird thing. Mazanma. Okay.
And luckily, she still has Watchful, so it's not like you have to stick her in your party to, like, learn her stuff.
That's pretty much everybody. What was it doing? Oh, right, I was running around a box for some reason, like a madman.
Right, and, what clan was Senri?
Pretty sure it was a clan, indeed. Some kind that maybe had to do with cats. It was holy.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with cats.
Now, I'm just, like, mark her down real quick to keep a reminder for, like, whenever we do compendium
Holy
stuff.
shit, it's Garuda, and they hit his only weakness over there with electricity. Well, he's fixed now. Retreat? Oh, fuck you. Think you can escape from me.
Okay.
Damn you, Garuda.
Oh, boy.
The Void Thief. Oh no, he used Blight Talon. I'm running away. I did it that time. How damaged is everybody? Not very. Okay. Whoops, wrong way.
Yeah, I remember in my game, after every fight, I was just casting Mediarama. Because, I had mana refill. It was, like, nothing for me to, like, constantly make sure my team was fully healed.
It makes more sense of a thing to do if you use a Stoma, like, all the time, which I didn't consider way early at all. Because, then that would be, indeed, helpful for me here. Alrighty,
Okay.
we're almost there.
Right, but what was I saying earlier?
I don't even remember, I'm sorry.
It was... the Persona stuff, right, the Dancing All Night things.
Oh, okay.
But, before I can talk about that, I must guide you.
Alright.
Okay, so, take the East Teleport.
Oh, shit.
Full East.
Ah, fuck right. Damn it. Okay, now all the way to the left hallway?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Treasure box again?
Now then, you're gonna want to go through the portal. And then once you do go through that portal, turn around and go back through the portal.
Oh, we're at the beginning already?
No, you're at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to be on a phase?
No, like, actually talk to that soul. Like, it'll explain the situation.
To continue on, just go down the ladder. If you want to go back, then return through the 12 meters of eternity! It's really strange. From the other side, the phase of Kagetsuchi determines where you'll end up. But from this side, you can only return to the entrance. Mysterious. So now we're going through all the rest of these stupid-ass rooms, huh?
Yep.
It's no wonder it's called Hell's Vault. It's hell getting through here. Son of a bitch. Okay, sorry about there.
Okay.
Adjusting the mic area on accident. Grarg.
So anyways, use the, oh wait, get to full or half?
We're gonna have to get to half again then.
Okay.
Thankfully it's on the way down.
Luckily it has multiple options for when it comes to doing this thing. Although, should be fine. Operative word being should.
I don't want to fight 20 physically immune fat elephant men. Leave me alone. Okay, now proceed.
Okay. Yes. Now then, what you're going to do is go to the north door, and this time take the east teleport.
I see more of those damnable boxes.
Yep.
Infinitesimally more. Oh, here's another one.
Okay, so like run around to get full Kagetsuchi, and same as last time, you're gonna get this teleport, and there's another box.
Of course.
So, okay, now that I finally have time to talk about things.
Dancing Knights.
Right. Like, someone, the person who was really excited, because, like, I guess, I can't tell if people are putting on a persona for YouTube, like it's a TV personality, or if that's just how they are in real life, because I have met people like that in real life. But, anyway. That person was really excited just looking at the characters for the Persona 5. This is, look at that! Look at how good they look! Like, this was made with the PS4 engine for sure and stuff like that.
Or the Catherine engine that was made for the PS3 for.
But yeah, this person was just like going off about like just how like good the P5 cast looked.
I mean, I was amazed too, but I didn't lose my mind over it.
Yeah. And then he was like, just completely lost his shit when he was talking about the P3 people.
Well, of course, they had nothing.
It was like, you know, just when I saw, like, you know, Minato, it was like, wow.
Yeah, it's a big difference when they've had, like, no better looking 3D model than ever.
It was just a bit jarring, really, to be like, well, I remember how you looked in, like, your original game, and it looked good to me. Like, it had its own particular style that made it work. You know, you had your anime portrait cut-ins, but then you actually had your in-game stuff. But you told me that the handheld version, like, low res, that stuff, didn't it?
A little bit more than usual.
Alright, but the thing is, like, since I only played, like, original and Fez, like, their models seemed fine. Like, they had their own little style to them that made them seem like that they would withstand the test of time, as opposed to games that try to be super realistic, because then, over time, more realistic comes into existence.
Attack mirror. Okay, so which direction?
Okay, so you're gonna want to go to the south teleport.
Okay, that's south over there. Damn it. I was trying to make sure I angled it so I didn't ruin it. Just in case I ruined this Kagetsuchi. Beautiful one that it did be. Okay. I basically mashed the X button on that one.
Okay, so south teleport. Don't worry about Kagetsuchi.
Yeah, just making sure I'm in the right direction. I prefer turning on the spot than walking in a direction and ruining it.
But I say don't worry because...
There's no box in here? Oh! It's this kind of box in here. Death Stone. I didn't think I'd be getting this many of these. I thought I had more than enough for all of the death skeletons.
Well,
but I guess there is enough for all.
I think that like having extra would be good, because what if you want to fuse a particular death skeleton? You just didn't have the means in the beginning.
I guess so.
I mean, I think it stinks that you have summons that are locked behind a limited number of items. But, anyways, go forward and make a left.
Wait, to this left?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, from there...
I just realized something.
Oh, but wait.
Don't talk.
There's a trick to this thing. Hang on, and let me get my watch. Okay, yeah, talk to the dude.
What's the matter, Sonny? What's your hurry? Everybody runs right by here just like you, not even giving a second glance to a poor old guy on the side of the road. It's a shame what this world's coming to. You folks ought to get your priorities straight. You see, sometimes you just need to relax and pay no heed to the time. Don't you agree?
Don't. Okay, now set the controller down. So, we're gonna need to do something for like about the next 4 minutes.
Really?
Yes. This guy's serious. We got about, do like something, to not pay heed to time or something like that. Okay.
So even though you're talking to him, you gotta ignore him.
No, it's just you basically just gotta take your time, to stop and wait and stuff like that.
Weird.
Okay, but anyways, maybe this will give me a chance to finish going into the Persona stuff. But yeah, it was really interesting seeing the characters, the cast from P3, all rendered and the latest engine and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then one thing I found odd though was that I kept seeing this artwork of the main character, but in an outfit reminiscent of here's him in a dancing all-night setting, where he had rainbow shoes and stuff like that. Or I'm wondering, but in the gameplay you're showing me, he's clearly in his school uniform.
Perhaps that's what they wanted to show first before their unfamiliar outfits.
And I'm just kind of wondering, so is this going to have a story that impacts the main series canonically, like Dancing All Night did, apparently? I mean, I still like the idea that canonically, for the, crew of Persona 4, the main character defeated the final boss with a sick guitar solo.
With his persona.
How would you not just be bragging every day? Remember that time I slayed an ancient god with a sick guitar solo?
Yes, Narukami, we also remember when you one-shotted the frickin' Izanami. When we all fucking died, you frickin' upstaging son of a bitch.
Yeah, and you just see her off to the side going, that was fun, while drinking tea. Because, here's the updated, fast version of Persona 4 where she's a party member now.
That'd be funny and neat. Why wasn't she a DLC in Persona 4 Dancing on the... all the DLC dancers, all one of them that I know of?
Not sure, actually. I don't think you technically killed her.
I mean, when you defeat somebody with the truth, is that killing them? I don't think it is.
Especially when it's someone that's the god of the death, or something like that.
I mean, I'm also a little confused, because she's well done! That was the order of her death cry. She was like, hey, good job! And then she screamed a horrible bloody murder as she died. Supposedly. But I still don't expect her to be dead.
I think it'd be kind of funny. What happens when you kill something that's dead? They become alive. Lost her awesome, what'd you call them? Skeleman?
Skeleton powers.
Lost her awesome skeleton powers and, just became, a living person. That was her, terraformation. Or humanization of sorts. Although, from a... Actually, no, I'm not too sure about that, story-wise, so I'm just not gonna speak on it. If I ever get around to playing Golden, then maybe, just maybe, I'll care enough to remember the lore of certain characters to speak on something. But if it's true, I'd say that's pretty poor replacement right there.
What DLC was there for Persona 4 dancing besides one character? I know there was like costumes, but all I remember is that Nanako was a download.
She's a download?
I swear I heard that, because it was like, here's a trailer for everybody. And that was like, well, that's the whole cast in this new character that's the other idol.
Well, if she's a download, then I guess that means that Adachi, Margaret, and Miku were downloads.
Okay, Miku was definitely a download, because I didn't remember that she was in the game.
Yeah, I was surprised when I found that, like, Hatsune Miku was a character inside Dancing All Night, and, I believe she was doing the song to Heaven, I think. That was what Nanako's stage was called, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when she was doing the song to, like, Heaven. And at first, I didn't... Actually, no. I did not know this, but apparently it's the people at Sega that makes the Dancing All Night games.
That's pretty different.
And
but I guess it makes sense, Atlas, Sega...
No, okay, that doesn't make any sense to me, because I don't get what the connection there is.
Didn't Sega buy Atlas to make sure they didn't fucking die because their cell phone owners died, and they're like, oh, I guess you're screwed, bye! They just fucking left.
Sega owns Atlas?
I think in the technicality of, like, they're free reign, and they're not going to tell them what to do, but they're financially afloat and not in risk, because, yeah.
I'm going to heavily suggest that they stick Miku into an unrelated game just because. But from what I hear, like, Sega makes the Miku games, well, like, the dancing rhythm stuff.
Yeah.
So they're the ones who made the Persona dancing rhythm stuff. So they threw Miku in there because it's all there. And, like, that's why that these other Persona dancing rhythm games are coming out, because it's Sega. They know what they're doing when it comes to this stuff. So I figured, okay, that's cool, I guess. It'd be kind of, silly of me to think that, oh no, they're working on a Dancing All Night game instead of making the next Persona. Because
clearly they're busy working on the next SMT.
Can you think of a time in which someone who made one game genre just like, okay, time to make a spin-off game in another genre that's completely unrelated instead of fielding it out to someone else that knows what they're doing in that regards?
I'm okay if you're gonna make a spin-off after you just did your big release game finally, because it's like, cooldown time, work on it in the background while you're doing something smaller. Keep the business afloat and everything.
Oh,
quick question. Persona 4 Golden character Marie, who's original to Persona 4 Golden, is she also a DLC character in dancing?
I'm gonna say yes, even though I don't know, just because it's Marie. She gets in a lot of stuff. Like, I'm surprised that she's in Q.
Well, I'm not surprised, because they put Theo in there, and I'm like, why are you here? And then she isn't. You only exist because of Imchi. Really? Right.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to Marie, like, I'm not too sure about this, but you just see her just lounging around in a certain Velvet Room-esque area, and that's it. You just see her there. There's, like, no interaction, no anything involving her. Oh, geez, that'd be awesome. I was just thinking, like, if in the next Persona Q they bring Metis back.
That would be kind of neat.
And Chidori. Yeah, just bring her back, make her a party member just because. Why not? This is, the Q Why Not series. Anyways, I think that it's finally been enough time.
Okay.
So let's agree to this, guys.
Okay, by the way, I expect Femc, Persona 3 Portable DLC character, dancing a Moon Knight, because why not?
And she better have the high-cut armor as a costume.
Well, I guess, sure. I can see that you've been listening. We're in a hurry, aren't you? You should be on your way. Come back anytime if you'd like to talk to me again. And now I've been warped all of a sudden.
Okay, so let's see, blah blah blah, old man, choice sit, room, okay, get the cubes and a chest.
How many cubes are there?
There should be 2.
Oh, it's right in front of me. That is really bothersome that I cannot see that in front of me. A lot more death stones here than I was expecting. Wait, was that 10,001 or 100,001?
Let's see, that was 100,001 Maka.
Man, that sequel to Wonderful 101's insane. By the way, sort of related, have you heard of this show on Cartoon Network called OKKO Let's Fight Something? Oh, wait, Let's All Be Heroes. That's what it's called. OKKO Let's All Be Heroes.
No.
Okay, well, It's some anime themed based in terms of like animation style of crazy over the top punching fights or whatever when they happen. And I don't know any characters, but it's supposed to be like super cartoony Western Japanese animation mix. It's like it's very smooth animation. It's pretty nice. I don't really have an interest, but there's one scene I just happened to catch and I thought was funny, to where all of main kid characters' friends were like, "Hey, we're gonna beat that robot up." It's like, "Oh, okay," or something, and then they all like suddenly jumped up at him, and yeah, and then he realized they jumped on his arm and they were making a gigantic arm fist. I was like, what the fuck is this wonderful 101 shit? Form R! And they just punched this robot in half. Like, they didn't even punch it all the way to the ground and it broke in half already. I just thought that was really funny. I was like, damn, that's pretty good. By the way, I'm reminded of something I was bringing about Persona 5 earlier that I thought, like, okay, I highly, highly doubt that's a reference, but it feels a little too soon apart given the time when the dubbing was happening for the game. But do you remember when you're dealing with the Okomura Foods part of the story mode and you get to the shadow boss fight that deals with that area? And his main thing is summoning all those dudes, and that's his boss fight, basically, and then you just punch him and he's dead. I couldn't help but have a bit of a chuckle when he's like, "Yo, damn it, get out here, you idiots!" But nobody came. I was like, okay, that's highly likely it's not a reference, but it also feels way too soon between Undertale and this game's dub to not be a reference, given the ending of the game for that thing. You're like, "Yo, but nobody came." I was like, oh, come on. He's calling for people. What other game do I know where you can actually call for help, literally? Hooray, I got away. Time to heal again. Holy shit, that did some damage.
It could have been a Pokemon reference.
Where can you call somebody in Pokemon and indirectly...
You can, but enemies in Sun and Moon with their horde battles, they'd be like, blank called for help, but nobody came. Or something like that. And I feel really like that there was like another game that did that, but nobody came.
Ow.
So it could be a coincidence, could not be a coincidence. Hard to say, really.
You're right, it could not be. There's just no way. Either way, I kind of face-palmed it and chuckled because I thought, okay, this is probably a massive coincidence. But I'm not gonna think it is. No, I think it probably just is, but it felt a little too soon. It was like a year, maybe, after I'm trying to look at it so I can open it. Smoke ball, damn, those are rare.
Times 5.
Times 5, yeah, those are rare.
Okay, so anyways...
Why do I keep doing that? I know it's not gonna work.
West teleport.
Oh fuck, somebody's hurt, hold on. What cures the ailment? I know, sacred water. Where do I need to buy that again, by the way? Oh wait, fuck, where is it? Okay, hold on. Why can't I cycle around the menu? Damn it. Alright, what item? Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Oh, I can't use it. It's not for that kind of thing.
Well, it looks like he's stunned, so dis-stun.
Why'd I think it was something else? Okay, west.
West teleport.
Okay, going over there. I'm probably too late for a box if there's one.
Okay.
It's a hallway.
So then here's where you would do the normal thing of go through the portal, go back through the portal and stuff like that. However...
Oh no.
Like, it is around that time, thanks to that old man delaying us, getting, like, the rest of...
I didn't actually mean to walk through it. I was turning around to face the portal, but apparently I walked.
Okay. So anyways, we'll have to pick this up in the next episode.
Bye, everybody.
So then, for this next set, we need to be holy. Go to holy. And the first one we need is Baihu, followed by Chimera.
Baihu, who be holier than thou. Holy Baihu, one of the Suling celestial creatures in Chinese mythology. It represents the direction west. They season autumn and the element metal. I didn't know about those other two. That's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, like all 4 directions have like seasons and elements associated with them.
Well, then I guess that means there's technically 4 compass directions, and that covers all 8 of the elements, so I wonder who the other 4 in-betweens are. Because in China, there's 8 elements. Metal being one of them, poison being another. Which explains to me Pokemon with its element system, and I was like, what the hell are these? And that's why.
Oh. Okay, wasn't aware of that. It's just I'm usually only aware of, like, the 4 directions, the 4 elements, the 4 seasons. It gets complicated when you try to figure out... But wait, isn't there, like, a one above all that's, like, in the center of all of that? Yes! Yes, there is. And like apparently that person is leader of a 5th season. It's no longer in use.
What was that season called?
I forget.
This dude has a long tail.
Yep.
That's a weirdly... I never realized. Wow. He's just a white tiger. Not too much to him. I think he's a tiger. He's fluffier than normal.
Yeah. Yeah, the great tiger of the... What direction was he again?
West.
Okay.
Those are some funky paw textures. Oh well.
Yeah, and these in games like these, if it wasn't for the fact that I was like such a big harem hunter, I would totally have like the cardinal directions, because like they like represent like the pinnacle of this direction, this element, and this particular thing. It's like, heck yeah, I'd want those under my employ.
This thing's spine always bothers me. That just looks weird.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you, a camel?
Ah, yes, nothing like the Holy Chimera.
Yes, the abomination of mankind and animals.
The offspring of Typhon and Echidna, this monster in Greek mythology is part lion, part goat, and part dragon.
Oh, come off it now. That is totally just a snake. I mean, they're trying to make it look like a dragon with the spinies, but... It's a snake.
Yeah, like I'm used to it being like the snake, the goat, and like the lion and stuff. This representation is not bad, although I think I liked what Dragon's Dogma did with it the most.
Okay, do you mean Dragon's Dogma or Dragon's Crown? Because there's a chimera in both, I believe.
Yes, there is a chimera in both, but I mean Dogma.
Okay, just making sure.
Right, like the one in Crown is not bad. It's just I never fought it too much because like I was pretty good at killing it before it could fully develop. But, you know, the one in Dogma, I thought, like, that was pretty cool. The goat was casting magic, the lion was, like, breathing fire, and the snake was... What did the snake do?
I think it did off attacks to cover the back and sometimes poison, which all this sounds very familiar to Dragon's Crown. But why wouldn't they do the same things that they're known to in their mythologicalness?
Right, I mean, it's an interesting creature. I find it that Nero adores it. Well, its front end, anyways.
Nero Claudius from Fate?
Yes,
okay.
From Fate.
I haven't had a chance to run into a chimera yet, so I would be confused about that if it was a thing I was supposed to see.
I believe it's in one of those, you know how you get a servant and you level up to where it's like, oh, now you can go on a specialized mission just for them.
I gotcha.
Like, she brings it up when you encounter a chimera.
I really only have one description for this lion, and that's a demonic lion. Its ears are way too pointy, and it just looks too violent in the face area. It just doesn't look like a lion anymore.
I figure it's because of its mane, of like how straight wavy it is, and it's not too maney, I guess is the best way to put it.
It looks more hellhound dog-like, which makes me wonder if it's modified from another model on here, actually. That could be very possible.
Okay, so then the next is the Mitama.
I thought we covered the elements at some point.
Only 2 of them. Now we need to cover the other 2. The first one being Sati.
Elements, not...
Wait, no, like, the Mitama, Saki, yeah, okay, but Kusi. Yeah, Kusi first.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Who was it?
I'll just do it.
Alright.
Mitama, Kusi Mitama. One of the 4 aspects of the human soul, as described in Shinto teachings. It is said to bring good luck in areas of health and medicine.
It looks like a health and medicine kind of guy with an old man face.
Yeah.
I don't know why it looks like an old man face to me, but it do.
Yeah, I find it like annoying to try to find information on these things.
Why?
Because, like, they're so simple and basic, but you'd think they come from old teachings, so there'd be like a wide breadth of knowledge involving them, but no, not very. Yeah. At least not the usual places I go to. Because, like, you know, I like to use directional aspects, and one of the things that I did in, like, a personal story I wrote was how, like, the Mitamas were connected with the Celestials, you know, how one represented a direction.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, the Mitamas must be associated with, like, you know, each direction themselves, because there's 4 of them.
And the way that they all sit is usually in facing a direction. In this game, at least.
Right, and now I was trying to figure, well, since they represent aspects, then they must represent, like, that would be, like, the personality you would expect of the creature or something like that. But it's hard to find, like, a hard literature to, like, figure out, okay, here is what the Kusi is all about, and here's what it does. Like, this one doesn't even describe personality, does it? Doesn't it just describe, like, health and luck?
Yeah.
Yeah, to where, like, I was able to find 1 or 2 sentences that were able to describe it. Yeah, as far as personality goes, here's what it does. But boy, did I had to dig for like that kind of stuff. But yeah, like one thing that I find interesting, if you go to the status,
Oh.
right, was how it can learn anti-force, and like I'm willing to bet it's willing to learn anti of the other 3 elements too, which like that'd be interesting. But still, like this is one of your special Matamas at the moment, isn't it?
I do believe so.
Because
Void Fire.
oh right, Void
I
Fire.
could put that on anybody else if I need to for reasons.
Yep. And you could probably even like level them up a bit in order to get anti-force and anti the other elements to where like they may not void them, but at least they'll be able to not be weak to it.
Yeah.
Which I always find that to be like the best compromise. You know, at least it won't knock me on my ass when I get hit by it. But yeah, that's those 3. Now we'll have to check out the other Matama in the next 3.